All I heard last night was you. Throwing on some clothes and fighting a pounding headache, you drag yourself into the living room. Ian's eyes meet yours as you enter the living room. Something about the way he looks at you makes your face grow warm. Flustered, you avert your eyes. Where are Holly and Molly? Their names were Holly and Molly. You're kidding me, right?
They left a few hours ago.
I cannot believe you scored the moaner here a threesome last night. Ian, you totally owe Boz big time.
Well, duh. That's why I'll be waiting for him this fall.
You? A wingman? It's not too late to back out, Boz. Well, midterms are coming up. Hang on, I gotta think about whether this fits into my schedule. School's been ramping up. If you decide to go with Ian to the bar, you'll have to turn down other engagements this week. I actually have other stuff I need to do, Ian. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I get it. Baby bird wants to leave the nest. Doesn't want daddy bird to watch.
I see you're wearing that shirt again, Ian.
Oh, this? Yeah, I'm a big fan. Daddy will be here, dude. Just in case, dude. Daddy.
Well, that's not disturbing at all. Whew, finally got some downtime this weekend. In terms of my studies, I'm kicking ass. But I've been feeling pretty distant from Penny lately for the entire game. But me and Ian, we're getting along great. And I finally got $20 in savings. How will I spend my extra time? $90. No way that's happening. Tutor at the Student Learning Center during open. Go nutria hunting along the river.
He,
Then
he wouldn't go. He wouldn't. Boss would never tutor somebody.
he's just gonna have to get some more studying done.
He doesn't believe in working.
He likes studying. Whew, things are starting to get crazy with school. You got midterms this week. You haven't got much time for anything else. It's time to buckle down. Tuesday night.
All right, dude. We gotta talk. Come here. What are you gonna do tonight? Hang out and chat with Yikes again?
Why? Jealous?
You're crazy. You think I'm jealous because you're in here talking to your fish?
So, we talk. Never underestimate the value of a good listener.
You're scaring me, dude.
We have a connection, Ian. Yikes gets me. I'm not sure you do.
He's a fish. You can't even give him a scratch behind the ears.
Oh yeah? I could bet him.
Oh, yeah, you've never done that.
I just stick my hand in the bowl. He swims right over and lets me pet him.
Bullshit, boss. This I gotta see. Alright, show me.
Ian, he's not a circus animal. Yikes is a loyal and trusting companion. I'm not making him do a stupid baller trick just to prove a point. See, this sounds exactly like Boz. This is exactly how Boz would react to someone telling him to make his
Oh
pet
my
do a
God,
trick.
dude. Whatever.
Ian throws up his hands in exasperation and walks off. Tried to pet Yikes. No, just no. Tried to pet Yikes, yeah. Boss would say, I can pet you. Right, Yikes?
Yes.
Yeah. I know our relationship's been purely intellectual up until now. It'd be sheer greed on my part to desire anything more scintillating, to desire more than scintillating discussion. Alright. Here, Yikes. Here, boy. Yikes appears to scorn your aggressive attempts at affection. I hope I'm not smothering you, Yikes. I know you need your space, but I just want us to be close. You better come here when I call you, you freaking fish. I own your ass. After all that they've shared together, I don't know if he would... He's very close. Spend the rest of the night trying to gently caress your fish. Yep, that was the right call. Your disappointment, yikes, won't let you get within an inch of him. That's too bad. Got through midterms, though. You're sure you aced all your midterms. It was that easy. You'll only be able to rest for a night or two, though. You still got a paper coming up. And now it's Saturday. You know what that means? Rise and shine. Nope. A weekend all to yourself. As you contemplate what you'll be doing today. Boz! The beta's up. Says it doesn't seem like you've got plans this weekend. Maybe you want to test Bro Finder for me and see who's online. Check out profiles of dateable guys. Go on a Bro Finder date. Do something else this weekend. Do something else this weekend. Phew, finally got some downtime this weekend. How my studies doing? Still kicking ass. But I've been feeling pretty distant from Penny lately. But recently, me and Ian, we're getting along great. And you know what? I think I just about saved up $20. What am I going to do with all this extra time this weekend?
This extra time and money.
Oh, this is something we can do that don't cost nothing. Sounds like it's right up my alley. So I promised that old lady in apartment 36 I'll walk her Pomeranian this weekend. Might as well invite Penny along.
It would be just like Boss to do something like that and not ask for any pay or not demand pay.
Oh, what? I'll do it because she is an old lady in apartment 36. I said I'd walk her Pomeranian. I would not ask her for money.
Yeah, he would do that. He would definitely.
You and Penny would be loving the evening stroll through the park, except the Pomeranian's rabid aggression towards other walkers, bicyclists, skateboarders, strollers, other dogs, and palm trees is ruining the vibe. Penny suggests that you stop and ask the Pomeranian nicely to stop being so rude. You counter that dogs don't listen to reason, least of all Pomeranians, and the best course of action would be a gentle swat on the dog's haunch to issue a stern rebuke. In the interest of pacifism, you allow Penny to attempt her method first. She tells the Pomeranian, whose name is Snuffles, but whom you will ultimately wind up referring to as Fuckface McShitstain, that polling is not nice, and that huffing shows a lack of manners, and that everyone would enjoy themselves more if he would relax a bit. Snuffles cocks his head, trying to understand Penny's words, but then sees a nearby piece of trash blow by. He starts screaming, a genuine dog scream, something like a bark, but higher pitched and sustained. Whilst screaming, Snuffles begins jumping in small, tight circles. The screaming and jumping and the general unexpected chaos trigger something instinctive in you. You immediately reach down and land a stern swat on Snuffles' butt, and not on his haunch or lower back as you intended. Unfortunately, the motion of his jump and the rotation are such that your hand literally touches his butt, including your index finger contacting the outside of his soft, warm butthole. Snuffles does not like this. Or maybe Snuffles really likes this. Whatever the reason, Snuffles lets loose, spraying a spattering of shit like an almost empty squeezed ketchup bottle in the hands of a hungry man down to his last few french fries. Shit is flying through the air, hitting your pants leg, your shoe, Penny. The sidewalk looks like the first few drops of a thick brown rain have just fallen. You and Penny freeze, motionless, silent, trying to find the right thought to bring equilibrium back to your realities. But there is no right thought. Nothing makes this better. Nothing will ever be the same as you and Penny look at each other, realizing that you are now shit people, that you will never be fully clean again, and that one of the last vestiges of your innocence has been stripped away by a Pomeranian named Snuffles. Despite the presence of feces, your relationship has improved with Penny. So could have got a trigger warning there. Game lacks any trigger warnings except the first screen. And I have a major paper due this week. I cannot deal with this. Saturday. And then it's another weekend all to myself. Maybe I'll take a quick peek at Bro Finder just to see who's online. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll check it out. I'll turn the app on. Okay, I've had enough. I mean, it's just a stupid app. I mean, why would anybody use this? I definitely would not use it. But I mean, like, maybe I'll just see if it works just for penny, because yeah, I'll just see. Okay, like it works. Yeah, yeah, it would really. Ooh, double trouble. Yeah, I could see myself getting into trouble with you too. Oh, oh, you know that's enough. That's enough. I should definitely do something else, but I should maybe Penny. I could beta test this for her. Yeah, give it a nice beta. Okay, Buzz will do something else this weekend. Whew, finally got some downtime. Terms of your studies, kicking ass. Still feeling pretty distant from Penny though. Me and Ian are getting along great, and guess what? You still got that $20 in savings. What will you do with this extra time? Treat Penny to a dinner out at the new tempura fondue place downtown. Can't do that. Cannot do that. Studying's getting awfully boring. But what are you gonna do? Gotta keep up with my studies. That's why I'm in college. Not here to fuck it away. You just can't believe how quickly time's been whipping by this semester. It's Wednesday night and you attempt to become the fish, and your attempt to become the fish whisperer continues. Yikes. Yes, yikes indeed. I'm sorry I was so insistent on betting you the other day. I understand that these kinds of things can't be rushed. It's like growing a rose or making a fine stew. It requires time, patience, and most of all, love. I realize now that I took the wrong approach. So here you go, buddy. Here's my hand. See? Come to me, Yikes. If you're ready. Take your time. It's alright. It's alright, buddy. It's me, Boss. It's like the time I reached my hand out to Boss. Now he's doing it to the fish. Yikes, don't swim away. I just want us to be buddies, Yikes. That's exactly how it happened. Boz is actually the fish. This whole time I thought I was Boz, but I am me and Boz is the fish. Ian? I'm almost scared to ask, but is Boz still trying to pet that fish?
You should have a talk with him.
You talk to him.
No way. He started to act like my crazy uncle. Never did look directly in the eye. We gotta do something though. He's really weirding me out.
Alright, keep an eye on him. If this gets worse, we'll have to stage an intervention. Tuesday night. Another quiet evening. You look at Yike's bowl, feel drawn to it more strongly than you ever have before. Maybe your roommates are right. Maybe you've started to lose it. And yet you feel something come over you, something raw and untamed calling out to you in the reaches of your mind, a response emanating from the depths of your heart. Stop talking to Yikes. Nonsense. He's a good little guy with a big, big heart. Of course, Boz would never abandon his best friend. I mean, he talks to him every night. Come on. Thank goodness for your steadfast friendship, Yikes. One day things will be different. I don't know how, I don't know when, but it's gonna be just you and me, old friend, with nothing standing between us. A knock at the door interrupts your thoughts. It did. It interrupted me. I heard it. Yeah?
Hey, dude. Mind if we come in for a sec?
Sure, come on in. Don't say anything, Yikes. Yikes. Boz, we really need to talk. Ian and I are both worried about you. And not just as your roommates, but as your friends. We want to discuss you and Yikes.
Yeah, dude. Thing is...
Oh my god, yes! Speak!